we want to check our, these are our nozzles, and then your Y separator separates water out to disassemble. You just grab the nozzle and you pull. They come apart pretty easy. So we disassemble all of them, and then I run water through them to make sure that there's no obstructions. And if there are, you can use a small straw brush like this and get in there and clean them out. But the fun part is these little guys. If they're stuck, that's like the size of a pinhole, I don't suggest putting anything up there. So all I do is grab a cup of water. This is when you know you have it bad for your device. Okay, we have a clear one and we'll test each one.
Alright, so now we got these cleaned up, get ready to reassemble everything. So before we put the aerators back on, I'm gonna put some Teflon tape around these threads here, just to get a snugger fit and keep them watertight. So we just get on like that. Whoop. Come on, baby. Alright. Make sure you go all the way around so it grabs. There we go. There we go. So that's on there. And then we grab our sprayer and snug it right on there. That'll give us a nice watertight fit. And we'll just keep doing the rest of them.
Oh, we just have to turn the thing on. The nozzles.
Lock washer there. That's how you need to show that. You don't need to show the whole thing. So, put that on. Push that sucker in there. Come on, get in there.
Start at one edge and then pull.
There we go. Go. the end for this.
Nozzle.
Nozzle. So we. So what I'm doing is I'm going to tighten this up. All right. I'm going to shut it all the way off. All right. So once I've shut it all the way off, then I will undo the screw again, rotate it around to the off position. Take it back up. Hopefully that's straight. Hold on. Yeah, got it straight.
And these are still in the on position because we had the water on full with them.
Right. Make sure they're straight and they're in the right position. There we go. So we know we're lined up. Alright, there we go. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright.
Yeah. So we're going to put back together the CabKing. And these are the 3 tools that you need. The wrench, flat-headed screwdriver, some lithium grease. So I'm just cleaning off the shaft here. Just get a nice clean seal. And you don't need much. The nice thing about the machines is a little dab will do ya. What's going on with this? There we go. So we're going to do the left side first. This is my
It's 280.
280 wheel. CabKing marks them real nice. Put a little grease on the inside of the wheel. Over the end, and you just rock it back and forth until it's there. Then you do the 3-inch spacer. Same thing. Slides on. You do the 220, and this one, the rib side goes facing the motor. So the rib side of these wheels always goes towards the motor. CabKing's really good. It puts all these little notes on the wheel, so if you forget, 3.5-inch spacer. And remember, I like a very clean CabKing. Okay, and then when you get to the end, it looks like the last wheel won't go on because you start seeing the threader. But this is the 80. Again, you want the ribs facing the motor. And when you put this on, it's going to sit at the very end of your shaft. And then you're going to take your, I don't know what you call this, the arbor bolt shaft nut, and you're just going to rotate it on. Hold on, is it this one? Sorry, it's this one. So it's the one with the little external connector. Right, so we just got put on our 3000 wheel. Now to put in our right arbor. This will be the flat-ended arbor. Just pops right in there. Okay, we'll take a wrench. You know, don't over tighten it. Oops. Now everything feels secure. And then we'll put the hood on. Okay, put the flat lap in on the left arbor. You line up the hole. It should sit flush. Put in your screw. Again, reverse threaded. And then make sure it's tightened with your flat screwdriver.
But not real tight, just snug it up.
Yep. Alright, so we're going to put the trays back underneath our wheels. And then our next step will be to put the hood on. We're going to pull up your car. You're just going to slide it over the wheels, turn it, and then it just slides into the guide in the back, and you're done. Okay, so now we're going to show you how to put the side panels in. Again, just like putting the trays on, inside the tray. These are magnetic, so once you get it seated down, they just pop right on. And these are the side splash guards. Put one on the outside of the tray and one on the inside of the tray, and this prevents water from splashing over onto your motor compartment. Next, we're going to hook up our water supply again using our little water splitter here. And then we do a little bit of tube management, just so you're not flopping all over the place. And done.
And then of course we got our two.
Yeah, our two drain buckets.
And that's it.
That's it. It's all back together. So one other thing we do is before we ever turn on our CabKing, we check the alignment of our water nozzles. And hopefully you have fairly small hands. And you reach up in there and you find where your two drip systems are. You feel where your...
Do you want to do the one on the end where I'm actually shooting?
So what you want to do is reach up here, figure out where your nozzles are compared to where your wheel is. And then you're going to turn on the water pump. You're going to start your water flow and you're just going to watch it drip down the wheel. And make sure that your water is coming out right down the center of your wheel. So this one is a little bit too far on the outside. I'm going to move that one over a little bit, but that's how we always check where our water is running. Alright, so as you can see, maintaining and cleaning your CabKing is not a huge chore. If you take care of your machine, it will take care of you. If you guys have any questions or want us to explain anything else, post some comments underneath this video. Tell all your friends and like us. Have a great day.